I'm sure you heard that the condo market in downtown Toronto has turned around since the pandemic. And in fact, the condo market in January was up 24.5% year over year. Everyone knows how expensive condos are, especially on the waterfront, but this time I like to look at the area around the Humber Bay shoreline, just west of the central lakefront to Mimico. If you're looking for something close to the lakeshore and a little less expensive than center downtown, stick around right after this. Hi, welcome back to AV Team Real Estate channel. I'm Antonio, the local real estate agent in the Toronto GTA area. If at any point again you are looking for more information or general inquiries about the Toronto real estate market, feel free to book a call with us. The link is on the description down below. And while doing that, hit the like button below to support us and consider subscribing to our channel for more content on Toronto real estate market. Now, let's get back to the video. Mimico Village is an area that is southwest side of Toronto by the Humber Bay shoreline. Generally, Mimico cost of living is 2% lower than the Toronto average, and the real estate prices are 5% lower than the Toronto average. This region has quietly developed over the past 10 years, becoming one of the finest options for condominium projects that in my opinion receive a lot of value and are near to the lakeshore. As I previously stated, this is more cost effective than the core area of downtown Toronto. You might still enjoy the area's magnificent lake and parks. This time I am bringing you to a neighborhood near the Humber Bay shore, and this particular project at Westlake by Onni Group. I just recently helped a client sell a 2-bedroom unit from this project and would like to share how is the condo market in this specific neighborhood. To start off, there are a total of 4 towers in this project. Westlake Phase 1, 2, and 3 are within the Westlake Village, and the final phase that is located at 10 Park Lawn is called Westlake Encore. It is actually 3 years younger than the first 3 phases. Right in the ground level, you will find metros, so you won't be worried to be far away from a grocery store, and right beside it, you will find Shoppers Drug Mart, banks such as TD Bank and Scotiabank, and much more in restaurants. This is also an excellent location for TDC access. You are literally step away from the streetcar stations in Lakeshore Boulevard West at Park Lawn Road West Side, and several bus stations within walking distance, and lastly, option for buses that take you to Oatmeal Station, Kew Station, and Portland Street at Royal York Road. Okay, let's start off to see the location of this condo project. As you can see here, this is the old part of Toronto, the central Toronto near the Don Valley Parkway and the Gardiner Express, and this time we are looking at the west side here, somewhere near the Humber Bay shore, and this is the Mimico area near the Gardiner and the Lakeshore Boulevard West, and specifically right now this is the main intersection, Park Lawn Road and Lakeshore Boulevard. All our Westlake phases are within this area. We can zoom in closely. This is Park Lawn, this is Lakeshore Boulevard, and here it is. These are the 4 phases of the Westlake. This is the phase 1, and it is located at 2200 Lakeshore Boulevard. And going to the second phase, this location specifically, this building is 2220 Lakeshore Boulevard West. This has been the phase 2. This is the phase 3, which is located at 2212 Lakeshore Boulevard. And this being the phase 3, and I just had a recent client that sold his unit in this location. This is the last phase, phase 4, which is called the Westlake Encore Condos. The age of the building, this 3 has been closely within the 6-year frame, and this has been the latest, which is 3 years ago at Westlake Encore Condos. Looking at the placement of these 4 phases, as we can see, the phase 1, which is a very good location because you could have view the lake. We can take a look at this phase 2. Might be a little less better view comparing to these 2 phases, because this one might have some view blocked by this phase 3. So these 2 phases, as you can see, the placement are in a much more better location where you can have a wider view on the lake on the south side. Now that you know the location, let's deep dive in of the analysis of each of these phases and how much it will worth. Now let's start with Westlake phase 1, which has been in this location here. Let's take a look at the 1-bedroom unit, and I'm going to search within the 180 days so that we have more relevant data to compare. And as you can see here, this is the flooring. Here is listing price, sold price in this area here, and you can see when it was sold within this area here. Let's start off with the October here. We know that it was listed at $648,000 and was sold at $660. This has been a 1-bedroom with a den. The maintenance at $440 and being on the 31st floor. Let's take a look at the interior. This area is between 600 to 699 square feet. They were sold in within 13 days, which is a very decent time to be on the market to be sold, and it actually went up by 2%, which is fairly close to the listing price at $660,000. Quickly take a look at how is the condition. It is still in the mint condition, being 1 bedroom, and this is the view, which is very nice, and it's being on the 31st floor. I think the main idea here is just to take a look at the flooring will actually affect the pricing pretty much. Now the next one up, which is sold in November, was listed at $499,000 and sold at $625,000. So this is a 17 floors, a fairly smaller unit at 500 to 599 square feet. This has been a very quick sale in within 6 days. Take a look at some of the picture. This is the view, mainly very decent decorated or staged, and this is the view. And as you move up in December, this is the next unit that was sold at $675 with similar maintenance comparing to the first one, and being on the even higher floor, so the price actually is more expensive when it's in higher floor. This is being the lower floor at 6. The price actually sold at $622,000, a little bit lower. For some reason has been on the market for 72 days before it was sold. So not sure why is this the case, and this is the square footage between 500 to 599. Let's take a look, and as you can see, there is a den area with this bedroom. This is the view. I'm just guessing why this unit was took a little bit more time to sell is because it's being on the lower floor and the view. So let's take a look at this one, that being the highest since in December. This is an area approximately of 600 to 699 square feet and being on the market for 4 days before it was sold. This being because of the higher flooring. I guess that's why it has been the highest price being sold. And being in this neighborhood, I would say the price really dictates based on the view and the condition of the unit. Let's take a look. The view is beautiful. You can see the lakefront, so that's why this one has been selling fast and at the highest price. So just to summarize, 1 bedroom here, the highest being in December, which we don't have any sales January or even February, but being in December, the highest price was sold at $675 with good floor and views. That would be the benchmark for the 1 bedrooms. Now let's go take a look at the 2 bedrooms unit at phase 1 Westlake. Starting off in September, you can see the price. This one was listed at $779 and sold at $800, being on the 35th floor. So as you can see, the price in here, pretty much the higher floor, they tends to be more expensive based on the floor. Let's take a look at this unit here. This has been sold in 18 days. The square footage is approximately about 800 to 899 square feet. The view is being fairly nice here, and you can see here at the south side, you can still see the lake. So as we can see, this unit is being sold in September, being on the 35th floor. And we move on to October. This one, even though it's a bigger unit, but I think the floor does make a major impact on the pricing, being lower than this one here because of a lower floor. And let's take a look how is this compared to the other one. So right off the bat, you can see that it's in lower floor. The view is being much lower, not as nice. Still a good, decent unit. And this being on the market for 11 days before it was sold is still considered very good. If you can see, the price was listed at $769 and had actually gone down in 2% at $755,000. Maybe mainly I can see from the picture, my guess it was being on the lower floor. And moving on to the next one, which this one doesn't have a tent but sold at $830 in November. Let's take a look. At 37th floor is not low, but it took 26 days to be sold, and still it was listed at $840. It's been sold at a lower price. Let's see why, and let's compare it. And the approximate square footage is about 700 to 799 square feet. Excellent view. Still, generally I see this is a very nice unit. Now let's move on. Next one being on the November 26th that has been sold. The seller were probably expecting a little bit more, but it was sold at $767 from the listed price of $799, being on the 32nd floor. Let's take a look why. The condition. This is a bigger unit, 800 to 899 square footage. This has been sold within 10 days, which is very nice. Let's take a look at the picture and compare the unit. Very nice view from the. And here is the most expensive unit that has been sold in this phase, being on the 45th floor, and this has an area of 800 and 899 square feet, and sold within 9 days, which is very nice, and being listed at $998 and sold at $1,100,000, which is 10% over the listing price. Seems like a very nice unit, and the view should be really nice. Let's take a look. So this unit has been like renovated from top to bottom with nice material, upgraded kitchen. So this been like renovated in the top condition, top to bottom. The seller expecting a lot more, so this is what you got from the renovation. Top dollars, highest floor being $1,100,000. I hope you like our in-depth analysis of the condo in a specific area in this video. If you'd like us to cover another condo project in a similar format, please comment down below and I will gladly make a video for that. And if you like the content so far, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel so that we can make more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.